any new things for the B8 platform? Well,
Couple.
funny you ask. We got these new flutes here that we're releasing. So these are the B8 034 Motorsport high performance B8 camshafts.
All B8, B8.5, all the 3-liter supercharged.
3-liter
not
supercharged.
CRAC. EA 837.
837. This is the cam set we've been talking about for 6 months or so. These will produce about 30 more horsepower and about 10 to 15 more torque on the average tuned 3.0T. These do not require a special tune. They will work on any of the B8 tuning that's out there. However, it stands to reason that optimized tunes will make more power by taking advantage of the additional lift and flow of the cams. So we have a special opportunity. We will have 10 sets of these in stock here this week. So we are doing a special intro offer. So normal price for anyone who would like one of the 10 sets. These should ship this week, maybe early next week if we don't get them out this week. And then the rest of our shipment will show up in about a month or two. Anyone who would like to jump in now can take advantage of special pricing if they're willing to wait. So there's no additional cost for the expedited cams. And then if you'd like to wait a month or two to receive cams, there is special pricing. So we're currently getting this live on our website. It's not live. It's
not just with okay. 30 minutes.
Okay. Well, hopefully by the end of the live, we will announce, and you can go to the website and purchase if you'd like. And again, these are a power adder. We've seen no loss of power or torque down low. So
no, we shared the dyno chart. It's in a clip out on our in our uncuts.
It'll be on the product page.
And we'll have it on the product page. But yeah, the traces kind of follow, and then they just start to spread at like $4,000, $3,000.
So it's a win-win upgrade. They're not super cheap. They're
these are not cheap to make. I mean,
four custom cams. It costs money. So normally you'd buy one cam for $800. So, but yeah, it's a great win-win upgrade. No loss of power down low, and this is the next big upgrade for B8. If you've done stage 2 and you've got the big pulleys, high pulley ratio, you've done even porting, big throttle body, all that stuff. This is the next step, and we're happy to bring a product like this with these type of gains. This 30 horsepower is really nice on a motor like this, and there's really not another way to get 30 horsepower.
No, we're getting the parts where we're at all of the limits of the stock hardware. So it's live now.
Web page is live.
This was one of the unlocks. Just get more air pumping through the motor. I think we have all of the specs listed on the website if you want to look.
We have all the specs listed. It's live now.
The durations, the lift, the timing.
It's on the front page. Yeah. So go check it out. Let us know if you have any questions. We're here live.
Questions. First, are we on spring valves?
Okay, so this comes with valve springs and titanium retainers included in the price of the cams, which are also not cheap. You've got a bunch of those as well.
Yep.
So 24 of those. And they're high rate valve springs, and also the titanium retainers weigh less, so there's less inertia in the valve train, which helps prevent valve float. These cams have higher lift and more aggressive ramp angles, and so reducing the weight and increasing the stiffness of the spring is critical to keep the cam lobe firmly seated on the tappet.
Yep.
Otherwise, what happens is you start slapping the valve.
Yeah, your valve will go down, and it'll continue, off of the cam essentially just due to momentum,
which is known as valve float.
Yep.
Let's see. Follow-up questions. Can these be installed with the engine in the car? Yes,
they can. I think we talked about this before too. It depends on the maintenance of the car, but it's a pretty good time too to kind of address maybe some big maintenance items you might want in there, like timing chains and things. just to kind of freshen it all up. It could be like
timing chains are head studs, are head gaskets. You go in there and do that all at once. But you can do it with the cams in the car, with the heads in the car as well. Any significant mile per gallon differences with the cams?
I honestly haven't tracked it exactly. I haven't noticed anything on.
There shouldn't be on light load. If you're getting on it more under wide open throttle, then yes,
yeah,
you're gonna use
if you're using the cams more, but
Yeah.
I really haven't noticed the difference. But I haven't. These weren't aimed at fuel economy.
Yeah.
Adder. That wasn't the goal for these.
Yeah. But I don't think it's.
But I don't think it's impacted really at all.
Now, when you're talking, because these new modern motors have variable, cam timing and lift, so the ECU can do a lot to make a very fuel efficient motor. But in older motors, like you go back to say an 80s era motor, and you put a cam in, you're just dumping raw fuel at the exhaust.
Yeah, especially you get a bunch of overlap, or you're making all these compromises to make it work in a very narrow RPM band.
You have to use all of the cam all the time, as opposed to these. There is more lift and duration, but the ECU can use it when the motor needs it. Otherwise, it can go back to a pretty.
Yeah, you're not getting a bunch of overlap that you don't need or anything like that.
So you're just not going to see it. But yeah, in like, let's say you want to put a high lift cam in an 8-valve 2-liter, water cooled motor, your mile per gallon is going to drop like 25%.
Yeah.
Just because you're just going to be dumping raw fuel out the exhaust due to all the overlift that's required to flow more, and you're going to lose a ton of power too.
Yeah, I have not noticed a difference.
No, I don't think it's